Okay, let's start the video. I'm doing the prediction for tonight's Powerball and probably into Saturday's draw. And last night, let's look at the Mega Million first. That they pull up a trick on us again. The first one was 3, 4, 10, all low number, and then the starting point with 19, almost to 20 starting point. Now you can see that it caught people off guard. Nobody won the second prize and first prize, so that's they try to bump up the jackpot. So next jackpot depends on how much people pull in the money. Might go up to 200 million, and I suspect they might pull this game to $1 billion jackpot. Now you can subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Use the closed caption button and email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. hyper_links@yahoo.com. If you want to learn my illustration for life coaching, my system, it goes from part 1 to part 16 right out. You can email me, and here's the all 16 part. And remember, nothing is guaranteed. Don't think that it's guaranteed, and always trust yourself. And part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16 is Invincible numbers. And I'm working on number 17 right now. Now let's get on tonight's Powerball winning number. This is the IDCQ that will be used for tonight's Powerball and maybe into Saturday's Powerball. And 20,167 it should be a first set. 365, 436 second set. 662, 1703 third. 119, 98527 is your next set. If you want a random generator for this game, or even the IDCQ breakdown for this game to increase your chance of hitting that jackpot, please email me for it. I'll be glad to send you the whole thing. Remember, the random generator will generate number based on the IDCQ breakdown and this grid. And as you know, I use numbers in the blue box depending on the breakdown. So even though this has a certain amount of matrix in this IDCQ system, the breakdown will decide which number should I use for the IDCQ grid. So to add a couple of numbers in the matrix. Last time I added to 25 in Powerball, and you can see I have shown you the ticket. That 25 was the whiteboard, and the 17 was a Powerball. So we didn't hit anything, but it was close to 4 number if that 25 went from a Powerball to a white number, and that 17 went from a white number to a Powerball. It will hit at least 4 number on last draw's ticket. That was generated by the random number generator based on the IDCQ grid and breakdown. And that 25 was in the IDCQ system. But I added it in the blue box on top. If you remember correctly, if you don't remember, watch the previous video on the Powerball again. You will notice that I had 25 on almost all lines on ticket for last draw for my prediction. And keep sending me those winning ticket. And you can email me for the random generator for the next Powerball or Mega Million. It will only have random generator. It will only have random generator of numbers from the new IDCQ breakdown matrix. Now get back to the thing, and you can see that corner spot to hit also. Corner spot. And let's look at the highest frequency number of 16. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. 1661. And the next highly generated number from the IDCQ are, as you can see, not much besides that 1661. Let's maybe 37. Let's, for instance, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now we know that a number in the IDCQ with 1 frequency to hit. So let's see what number are only 1 frequency. Just mention a couple out. Let's see which number are 1 frequency. So maybe you should jot them down as you go along. Yeah, 28 one frequency. Let's see what else. 58 one frequency, 18 one frequency. So mostly the 8s right now are one frequency number. Now maybe 34 or 43. So these are some of the one frequency number. Now let's get back to the ring number for Mega Man IDCQ system. Let me copy the number down. And this was used for last draw. I'm gonna open it back up. And keep sending me those winning tickets. Thank you. Sending me those winning tickets, please. And now if you look at the IDCQ system, 19, right in this spot, quadrant 1 and 3, 30. Right over here, 30, 30, 30. It's somewhat high frequency. 30 and 19 is one frequency, you know that. So one number one frequency appear in the Dster, and one number more than one frequency so far appear in the Dster also. So we quadrant 4 for 30. 44 not in Dster, 56 in the IDCQ system. Also quadrant 4. 65 also quadrant 4. So what do we have? 30, 56, 60. Now three numbers are already in this quadrant. Now as you won't suspect that, look how many 3 in quadrant 4? 1, 2, 3. How many 6 in quadrant 4? 1, 2, 3. So you probably won't suspect that this will have 3 winning numbers. But what happened? These weird combinations in quadrant 4 probably won't have 3 winning numbers, but it did have 3 winning numbers. Now 24 also in quadrant 3, so only 44 is not in the quadrant. Or if you calculate all the matrix, 44 is the only number not in the matrix. And if you look at my breakdown, those you had the breakdown, no numbers was eliminated by the IDCQ breakdown and the IDCQ grid. And how many numbers were brought down? It were brought down to about 30 something combinations at the end. So that's how powerful the IDCQ grid is and the breakdown. And with the random number generator generating enough combination after the matrix has been brought down, certainly increase your chance. You just need to have certain amount of combination covered. Even if you don't have certain amount of combination covered, hitting that Mega Ball or Powerball will just certainly increase your chance by a lot. So if you're interested, please email me. Subscribe, donate, share, like my video, and also use the closed captioning button. Email me, and I'll try to post the Mega Man video again tomorrow. You can email me for Euroman. You can also email me for Megaziana or Thunderball. I'll be glad to do those games for you, and even Fantasy 5.